Pretty sure that's where we left off. We did the Bahamut fight and all that. And then we were working on cleaning up some extra side hunts. Level 36. We're getting there. Oh yeah, that's right. We had this. I have to remember how to use all this. I was just learning how to use it. Aid Martha's Reach, Aid North Reach, Aid Dalamil. Got all that going on. Gonna double check the hunt board before we head out, though. Yes, yes. Kupo. Yeah, we still had 3 left. Atlas, Geth Brothers, and Ruin Reawakened. Do those while we're out and about.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Give, what is this, meteorites?
All yours.
Sure. I need 715 for the next tier. High Cleric Medallion.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
That'll take a little bit. Cool. I guess we can go in any order. So let's start here. Martha's Rest. And just make our way clockwise. Yeah, this looks pretty dire. Sure it's not
Martha.
great.
It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here.
Of
but
what?
that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know
Okay,
you've come
I
to
can
help.
fight. I can do that.
Someone tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Ooh, 45 renown for this. I do need
Do you
that.
think
We'll
there
hit
are
that
as many as
750.
Martha says?
More.
Okay, just right down there. This area, more than like any other area in the game, just feels like a FF14 zone. There's a place just like it. Coming through. We'll just swoop in and handle it single-handedly.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Yeah, let's remember how to fly. Oh, I forgot I had that move. I forgot I switched it out. This takes forever to charge up.
Enough.
Nice. I kind of like the Bahamut's move list. I don't know if I like it more or less than Garuda though yet. I'll have to mess with it a bit more.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Flare just takes so long to charge up with some enemies. I know you get like the speed boost if you're actively dodging.
If you've come to rob this place.
But not everything's aggressive enough to make that super good, it seems.
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble!
Everything's
The
truly
scouting
gone to
party's
shit.
almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they've got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
Love
I
that
will. You two be safe now.
our little group is single-handedly defending all people on the map.
My
Why not?
brothers. Mad dogs.
It's horrible. They do reuse a lot of these zones. Like, you come back,
Squire,
it's like our
I need
fourth
you
or
to get
fifth
those
time
who can
coming back
still
here,
walk up the lift to
doing
Martha's.
something different.
But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
I think that they're slightly switched up now.
So Wade,
They got the barricades and everything up now.
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, jeez. The Adamantoids?
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
You know, I didn't think Wade would be someone we'd be carrying with us through to the end of the game. He seems like a one-off kind of character at the beginning. Ow.
Thanks, boy.
But I like him. Oh my god.
Help me, boy. Get him. Slow. This one.
Damn it. Oh, you can pull it back up. Okay, I didn't know that. Good to know. You just lose some charge, it doesn't fully revert. Sorry, what does that mean? Level 2.
How we've missed you.
That's a tough turtle. He's only worth 345 for all that? That seems so little.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
You know, I do kind of wish you could get different armor. But at least your weapon is changed based on what you have equipped. I can appreciate that. I think I need to go this way anyway for that hunt. Yeah. Probably could try Atlas.
Dogs.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
I imagine that's what this whole section is going to be, is go to each of the towns and everything's awful.
They're headed for the rest.
Nope.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Farewell.
No, not the chocobo!
This one. Over here. This one. Go. Get him.
That was a weird
Something's
cut.
coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
I remember I had my parry. Oh, jeez, okay. None of that, please. In. Okay, he actually did some damage. Yeah, these guys are worth so little for how many there are. I feel like I have to do hunts to gain any levels at this point.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Boom. Oh, come on, still no level? So much gil!
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Oscar?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Just have an extra dude to tag along?
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Interesting.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
Yeah, let's go see what's going on over there before we head to the next main quest location.
And some of your numbers served as shield.
I'm hurt. And I'm out of potions. Hold on. Good thing I checked before I left. That's kind of important. Especially if we're going to do an actual fight.
Thank the Finder.
I wish you could sprint in town. It's like, I know exactly where I'm going. Just let me go.
Catch your eye.
Potions. Oh, I forgot I can hold extra now.
Much obliged. Thanks very much.
I think we can handle this. It did kick our ass quite a bit the first time we tried. Need my bird.
Come on. That's better.
Let's see, we need to head straight and then take a right. We're looking to fight these bugs. Yeah, everything's leveled up out here.
Back to the stables, girl.
No chocobo allowed. It's so extra for just a big hornet.
It's over.
Nice, level up. Have quite a few skill points to spend too. I don't know what I actively want to spend them on. Yeah, what's the upgrade for this? Increase Mega Flare up to level 4? Yes, please. That seems kind of huge. Flare Breath. Battle Light. Giga Flare. I do want Giga Flare. Yeah, let's... It's a lot, but let's save up... It's another 1,500 to save up for Giga Flare. See if we can get up to level 4. I don't think we're going to get a chance to. Torgal's going to end up killing him before anything happens. It's a bit much. That's super cool though. Okay, I like it a lot more now that it's upgraded. It's still going.
You're finished.
See if I can start the fight with that. Actual big guy.
this one.
Whew, okay. Level 4.
All yours, Torvald.
There it is. Yeah. Okay, take it easy. That did good damage. We'll get out of the fire. It hurts so much. What does that mean?
To me, Flames! Help me, boy.
That feels good every time. Such a good counter.
To me, boy. Torvald, kill!
It's so long.
Come on. That's better. That's our Torvald. Now, Torvald!
So much force to the screen at any given moment. Getting too close. Oh, what do you mean? No! No! I can't believe it. That sucks. He's got so much health. And it puts me all the way over here. God, that is the toughest fight in the game I have seen. That's our second attempt. And he still obliterated me. He deals so much damage. Well, I guess we'll go help out in Dalamil. We'll come back. You had a shit ton of health. Landed 2 level 4 Giga Flares, like so many counters, so many projectile counters. Limit broke 3 times.
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop.
He is the only
Why would anyone
S-rank
do such a
hunt
thing?
I've attempted. So that's fair enough. What do you mean currently restricted? Oh, it's a side quest I can't do right now. What do I go for this?
Oh, I'm ruined.
We still have 2 other hunts we can try as well. I think we have one other one that's S-rank like
Your
that
new
one.
companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Oh yeah, I was
Any
busy
idea where they went?
fighting a weird Atlas
The
monster.
desert's a big place.
Sorry.
Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
All right. Sure.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh, this poor bar. Every time we come here, there's some bullshit going down in it.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you.
I'll just go fuck them up.
Any
That
more
works
of
out for
this and I'll
everyone.
throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
It's the job of Sid. Show up in a town and solve all its problems.
What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costner's. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't go great.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
Okay.
Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Are we gonna have to play along as the bandits?
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is.
Like, what are we adding to this? They seem to be kind of handling it themselves.
Herself. Conrad.
We're observing them solve their own problem.
You to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
We're just gonna make them go themselves to fight the
believe that
bandits?
actually
Is that
worked.
also...
Conrad's not what you
that a
call
good
the
idea?
brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
What does that mean?
Mummy, I'm scared.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to... Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Yeah, because we definitely look like a merchant.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill
Yeah,
them
good old
for
Mr.
winter.
Underhill.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine.
Is
driving the
that
prices
vaguely a
higher
Lord of the
than
Rings reference?
most
Or
commoners
does it
could
just
afford.
happen to be the same
It is only a
name?
matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back
Fair
at the
enough.
Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Fair, he could have come up with a better lie than that we are a merchant.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have...
No, it is nice. I
gracefully
assumed I was just going to
accepted
go
their new
between
roles.
like the three main towns
With
and just
time,
fight
they may even
Heshek
lengthen.
in each.
Time no longer
This does
appears
keep
to
it
be
a
the
little
luxury
varied.
it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're
But we
not
still get to fight some
serious.
bandits.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll take half,
We'll hold
and the
them off for as long
entirety
as
of
we
the
can.
city will take the other half.
And we will do the same.
That sounds fair.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Poor guy. Punch!
They mean to overwhelm us.
Nope. God. I almost feel bad for them. Like, what are they supposed to do?
Over here! Get him! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Attack!
I was trying to charge up, but I think... Yeah.
Torgal, kill!
Anyone else coming in? Okay, there we go. Waiting for that. Oops, wrong button. Punch.
This one.
I'll never get over Big Punch. I love that it's one of my magic spells is punch real
Could they have
hard.
held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That's also why I love like
That we should
earth
hurry.
spells, where it's like my magic spell is just to throw a rock at you.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of
That's
heart.
nice.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted,
It
it
wasn't
only took an army of
my
bloodthirsty
plan.
bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor.
You guys kind of just did it all on your own.
Details.
I guess we did take out half the bandits. That's our
That is
role
all
in
that
it.
matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
All right, we got one more town to help out.
The bandits may be known. Look what they've left us. If I leave now, they'll
Let's buy some potions before we go.
Mummy.
Because I'm probably going to try some of the other hunts we have stocked up as well.
Gentlemen of the town guard.
Good day, my lord. Go
Oh,
with Gilbert.
I'm fully stocked. Never mind. So let's see. Oh, you can put markers? I never knew. Let's see. Wrong button. It's hover over this and then hit this. Cool. We have one guy to fight here.
Come on. Run like the wind.
Or chocobos. Why do they have to go all gooey Akashic as well? Let's see, so it sits in the quiet sands, so over here... Is it these two bozos? Or three bozos? They can't be that bad. That's a nice vista, though. It's just three big dudes. Or 13,000 gil. Oh, all together? Jesus. Okay, I'm doing bad. I'm just not dodging anything. There it is. Let's get this going. I want to start with this. They all just went through me. Yeah, it's hard to jump them when there's two other big guys on your ass. It's hard to stagger them all at the same time. What do you mean? Oh my god, that was my entire health. I couldn't get out. I was mashing. Maybe I could have limit broke. Yeah, that hit me and I was mashing my Flames of Rebirth to try to heal.
Stay down.
You got it, Jill? Let's try that again. I could definitely take those guys. I just absolutely need to not get hit by their big charge move. If I do, I'll try to save some limit break so I can maybe pop out of it, because I think you can limit break while you're being comboed. I'm not going to try to charge up first. A lot of limit break. Come on, one more. Or just one down. There it is. Woo, okay. Pissed. Nice. Just full offense. 5,000 XP. Holy shit. That's a half a level.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Earned. North Reach. Whoops. This one is down in there. I'll go take a look. I think this is the other S rank one we have at the moment. So I imagine it might kick my ass. Yeah, just straight ahead. And even regular spiders, they're not gooed out. If I do end up beating this guy, I imagine it'll give us a level. If those guys gave us half a level...
Alright.
I know all the towns and cities are having troubles, but I'm very interested to fight these cool monsters. Oh, this looks like it's going to lead out to a boss arena for sure. Hello? What are you? Ring of the Marksman. I've never seen a chest that looks like that. Have I just been missing them, or have there not been them? Ring of the Marksman. Increases the will damage of magic by 10%. That seems really good, but I'm still enjoying my extra 20% AP and XP. 2,000. I might take off the ability point one once I get enough for Giga Flare. You know what? I'll do it now. Extra will damage is good, especially if we're going to fight something strong here. But I'll keep the XP one on. I don't need that much AP. Okay. Got max potions. Gets his own cutscene. It's just a dragon. Svarog, rank S, 30,000 gil. Level 50? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Watch him just immediately kill me. What the fuck is this? Did he just not get touched? Is this like the like... Oh my god. Like a bonus boss? Where did my health go? That did 90% of my health. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay. Punch the dragon in the face. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, miss, that's fine. Woo.
To me, boy. Too slow.
Oh no. time. He was not set at all. Okay.
Over here! To me, boy!
Royal? Okay, how was I supposed to know?
And her Torgal. Too slow.
There we go. I don't think this is happening. I'm realizing the, like, 60% HP he has left.
Too slow.
Yep, okay. Kind of with that Garuda. Fucking ground. That's a big dragon. Yeah, we'll come to that later. Maybe a little closer to the level cap that he's sitting at. That's quite a fight.
First we find Isabel.
Yeah, that feels like one of those, you know, the RPG, like, post-game boss, like the special boss. The fact that he had his own little cutscene applying it and that he is the level cap makes me imagine he is meant to be done as a bonus post-game thing. I don't know if there's any other hunts we can unlock, but that's not surprisingly at the bottom of the list. It also shows we're reaching the end of this.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Okay, just over here. I looked up to see if there's any more hunts. Apparently there's some hunts that you only get from side quests.
We could leave.
The 2 soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Under new management.
What could do that to a man?
Entry, abilities, tool. Okay, there's only a couple. There's like 4 that you can unlock from doing certain side quests.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
And only talk in a sultry tone. Hello, injured soldier.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Me, Paul.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures?
Just shit sucks.
Yeah,
chapter.
They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Ever go down here? West Watch? No.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Okay, I had to take 2 more steps to call my chocobo.
Ready to go?
Very specific. Very somber. I'm maxed out on potions, so 2 gil. It is pretty misty over here. Oh, Moor's just done for, I'm sure.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
And back to the enemies that can't stand a chance.
Save your strength.
What was that? I like these big waves of enemies we're getting now. Wow, really? That's what you're gonna reference with your trophy name? Year of Our Lord 2023? Ooh, that hurt. Those guys are super fun to fight every time. They might be my favorite enemy type out of the regular just jobbers that come in.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Clive just awkwardly in the middle of this.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Okay, that was very easy. Boom.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Why am I
Let's go and put
glowing?
Otto's mind at rest.
Let's not worry about it. $2,670. I need $2,730. Only need like 60 more. Looks like we had a plus. I might be mistaken. I not see a plus. Yeah, it says plus. I do not see it.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Do we have enough points to cash in?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
740. Yeah, we do.
All yours.
Bonk. High Cleric's Medallion.
done?
What does that do for me? High Cleric's Medallion. Increase healing potency of high potions by 25%. I'm fine. They already do like 70%. Yeah, so all we have left are these two S-rank ones. Svarog and Atlas.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Sure, that's a saying, I guess.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
We're actually going to get some time with Joshua?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet.
Dion?
And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
Yeah, you got it rough.
I would be afraid to wake.
Not a good time.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me.
Assume how we're able to.
I am certain of this.
Heal
it is not my
icon
chance.
powers.
You were chosen for a reason.
I would guess.
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power, that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8
But I have
winds.
the other 6.
But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special.
You have the power of the wild
Your
card.
abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
So it's big, giant
With every
vortex
setting
in his
sun,
chest.
I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
It's not surprising. They're literally everywhere.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, brother time.
I'll look after him.
Yeah, we haven't had much of Joshua's attendant. Like, she's been in every scene with him. But not much else. A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. There's so many damn side quests. I can't do them all.
Still alive,
Much as I do like
One
this
pass
game, I
weighing
don't
you
want to add
down.
20 hours to it. These are better.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's the best we've got right now.
Got it. Fine.
Guardian Scarf. This civet dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of fallen Rosarian brothers. To Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Man, this game's gone places. So where am I headed? Sure. New zone to explore. That's a nice shot.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Calm down a little bit there.
Is a fine scout.
You can enjoy it.
If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Oh, okay, this is where we are. Okay. Speed.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
You know, Fallen Bug isn't too intimidating of a name. Nice. Thanks, Torgal. 460. Why are they worth so much? I'll take it.
All yours, Torgal.
Okay. That's a little much, Joshua. Ow. How many more slots do we have? Fit 2 more. Phoenix, Garuda, Brahma, Titan, Bahamut, Reet.
Tell us about Yote.
I imagine one would be Shiva.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Torgal's got ups. Dog just jumped 10 feet in the air to fight a bird. Chocobo? Sorry. Sorry, side quest. There's too many of you.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
I learned my lesson of side quests when I played Xenoblade on the Wii. And there's just too many. It's like, I want to do them all. I have that thing in me. It's like, I want to complete games. If I like a game, I want to do everything in it. But some games just have too much. All these fights are worth a good amount. Ooh, I have enough. Giga Flare. I'll take that over the Flare Breath. What's the upgrade for it? Increase the number of hits inflicted by the beam. That costs, oof, that costs so much. Flare Breath. Giga Flare. Flames of Rebirth have been nice. Yeah, that was the launcher. AoE spin. Heat Wave I'm keeping. Projectile counter. Flames of Rebirth, it's just big AoE that heals you. Ignition was the big charge. Will the Wikes. Yeah, covers you in fire. It just takes so long to recharge. I'm gonna get Ignition back.
We're nearly there.
Okay, Giga Flare.
Have you
Try
been
it
to
out in the
Tabor
next
before?
fight.
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
You have to climb up there to light the candles every night on the chandelier like that. It's terrible.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
Ah, she's
and
your
since the day I
impa?
left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
That dude that we've been getting glimpses of? Meanwhile, just a bunch of old dudes.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Rabble.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink
Love
of
tapping the
chaos, and
table.
all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
Please finally actually introduce yourself.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic!
You're
His
the one
gift
with
from the heavens,
Odin?
divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Walud. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
They're just waiting outside the door to be called in.
Enough.
Some anime bullshit.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
And this is this is quite the build-up for a boss. It's the evil organ and everything.
So then, how long has Walud been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself.
Absorbing all the icons
tell
to
me
become
what the one in the
the thing that like destroys the world?
Even the Undying.
That's my guess.
I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose.
He wants us to get all the powers.
The figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
Oh, you don't get to hang around with us?
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Time to fight through the city.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Yeah, we don't stand out at all.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Joshua just knows everyone.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with
hell of a
chronicling the
title.
mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in
Made a
his
bunch of new
radiance.
characters, I guess.
It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it,
But
members
not
of
an
our
actual
order will
Phoenix
reveal
down.
themselves unto you. If there is nothing further,
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
There is no, like, Phoenix Downs in this game. There's no reviving.
It's a Canva then.
Since you don't have a real party.
We'll talk about this later.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege?
I feel like the people in the hideaway aren't a little quirky too, Clive. See, so this loops back into there. What? Oh, okay. Cool.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Yeah, I'm glad to have an issue for that. Oh yeah. Proton cannon. It seems like a bit overkill. You missed, Joshua. Yeah, I want to upgrade that Giga Flare.
Enough of you, are there?
Stay down! All yours, Torgal!
They just get knocked out of their animation so much.
Get him!
Whatever this is.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Surely nothing bad will be happening to them. Oh, we were able to just walk in.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Gang's all here.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Already got to split up?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
What are we gonna get into if it's just us and dog? Ebenfall?
Alright, Torgal.
This
Let's
is
find
cool,
those survivors.
Despite it being mostly destroyed.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Jeez. Just decked.
They've been routed. They're wearing Maluta armor.
It seems excessive. Oh, come on, it has a range? Lame. Oh!
Too slow.
5 lock on. That hurts. Enough. Punch. Wow, it just goes. This one. Potion. Giga Flare charges up decently fast for as big as it is. Oh, it's already casting Protect. Okay. I'm sorry? What was that? Lading Looser. Sure. I need 3,250. That's still a lot left. Gather them up. That was a bad punch. Come on.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
We're getting big XP from this. Oh. Okay, you have armor. I am advanced. Beam. He has so much health. Whew. didn't work out great. He did not stop. Camera, please. Hell yeah. Oh, parry is so good. I do wish they got staggered a bit when you parried them, but it is fun to land multiple in a row. It's got the biggest thing a parry needs, which is a satisfying, like, sound effect when you land it. There's big impact. Oh, that's a lot. No, no bravery. I am very interested to, like, try the new game plus of this once we beat it.
That sounded big.
It's supposed to be extra difficult.
Must be busy.
Oh, hello. Hello, large man. Okay, understood. Understood. I get it. $55,000. It's over 50,000. Why are all the trophy names just references to old memes?
leaders gather, there may still be survivors inside.
3 potions. Perfect.
Where are they? These creatures. These ultimates ready to extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Cool, good job. Way to stand still. Mega Flare, it's like, it feels like it works best on groups of enemies like this, but it takes so long to charge on people that aren't actively swinging on you.
What does he want?
I say as a little bit. The hit stop.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from
you.
Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward
Alright, I want to see what your deal is.
Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir?
And you will yield.
Is that the name of Odin's
or not?
Steed?
As long as you don't hold back.
That's fair enough. Okay. House. Okay, I see. That's very delayed.
Nice try.
Real ass boss fight. Please keep doing that. That's the easy one.
slow.
Watch that health melt. Yo, that health is disappearing. 44,000.
Little trick.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is
Flash
just
stepping
that
or
I
blinking.
expected
Always
so
super
much
cool.
more from our chosen one.
Always love a boss fight that's just a
This
dude.
Kindle your flame.
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory.
Oh.
Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
That's cool.
Yes!
Woo! Okay. Get him, Torgal.
Still my beating heart.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. I meant to do this one. There we
Help me, boy. The many blades! Well, for me, boy.
I don't have to get a flare.
One is seldom enough. Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Okay. Oh.
Fine habit. To me, boy. Oh, good.
Enjoying yourself?
Darkness? That's a lot.
Help me, boy. Boy.
I dropped it. No. Into the dirt. fight. For 6K experience.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
That's it, you're done.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh.
Leaving so soon.
It's like all these big cool
Mythos.
fights, but you do have to remember the last big fight we had, we went to space and nearly
It's the
exploded
king.
the Earth.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
I'm just doing this.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all
Yeah, he has a... It's interesting how he has the more like refined
your purpose.
swordsman style with the rough look.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
I get the Clive's big sword, big swing style.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Listen to this evil man music.
Try it.
Yeah, you gotta have your red and blue. Red Oni, blue Oni.
You are as weak
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Okay, I love Torval carrying the sword.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Sometime later? What do you mean?
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship.
Yeah, I mean, it's your trope. You have to have your
You risked
new
your life.
big bad
For
show
what?
up.
Some girl you hardly know.
Just walk all over the heroes.
Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father.
That would have been cool if you got
told me
to
that.
fight Barnabas in like
Sounds
an
like him.
unwinnable like cinematic style fight. Those are always
Don't
neat.
you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Instead of it just being a
Tough, a
cutscene.
lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you
Not
mean?
good luck.
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain
Fair
she
enough.
is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Yeah, we're gonna have that as a device to have to fight her again.
Well,
She did
of
fight her at
course
the
I
very
do.
beginning.
My dad has seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
All right. Get a little more done tonight. Song of Hope.
Right.
It still says I have the plus, but I just have no damn clue where it is.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills
We got new quests too. New hunts. Sorry, is that... Yeah, we still have you. Oh, only C rank? An A? Just bird. Big bird.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Okay. 45 renown. Decent. Yeah, I'll probably go do the lower ranked quests we just got. I feel like a C rank is almost a waste of time at this point, but it's a bunch of renown we need. Inspect.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking.
Yeah, I mean, if it's sitting in the middle of the floor, then probably. Desk.
What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Riddle. Know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. And so, when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest. And now, it sleeps there in the first. Going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck! Nice.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
I like the path they've been taking.
Well,
with Daughters of Sid recently in Final Fantasy.
You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus
A
was?
good 2 for 2 in the last 2 games.
That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Where is it? All the way over there.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken.
Hey, Mr.
Except
Smith.
when it isn't.
Whoa. Big boy.
See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
No,
his attention.
nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
It's very...
See?
All too well.
That's a fair child thing to do. It's like hitting all the buttons on an elevator. Yeah, boy. Start hammering on it, Clive.
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yes.
Jumped in an elevator once the elevator broke. See, that's why I'm good without elevators. I never don't get anxious on elevators. I don't like it.
He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
Oh boy.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Did break while you're in it? Was still.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once.
The
and
fact
said
that
as
it
much.
could.
Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Like those old elevators that like don't stop. Like you just get in it and then get off while it's moving. And just try not to die while doing so.
Just the two I was looking for.
The anxiety of impending doom.
Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obolus before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours,
Yeah, we fucked him up good.
Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the
Final
flagship
piece.
sails. I have to get back.
Oh. Please, sir, can I have some marble? I hate it. What have you got for me?
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Rune blade. Okay. Yeah, I'll make that. That's better than what I have by.
Should last you a good while.
And I can make it a +2.
You can thank me later.
Solid. Rune belt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later.
Nice. That's an interesting looking sword. The hilt of it reminds me of the sword from Sword Art Online. A big decorated circle. What do you got for me?
Sid, do you...
Vaguely.
Yep, flowers.
Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not
Lesson
agree
once
with
it
them.
zoomed in from a
However,
distance, it did.
I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to
fight.
marry the Morganbeards.
Morbles?
With Morbles. I know. But hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound.
Sure.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted
so
on
it's
the
a hunt.
book.
How timely.
Well, I
I'll
shan't
go do
keep you
that.
any longer, I know.
Yeah, let's do some easy hunts to wrap up tonight. Hopefully easy. Whoops. Boom. See if we can get enough renown for the next tier of rewards.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold
It's just me and Torgal for a while, I guess.
The free cities and the sea.
Should be around here. Or up in here. Alright. Just a bunch of dogs. That's C rank. I'm not worried. Oh, one after another. Oh, jeez. Okay. Chill out. Big damage. That'll do. Punch the dog. Yeah, it wasn't very notorious.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Oh, good boy. Let's see. Whoops. Nope. No. No. None of that. Chocobo.
Faster.
All the way down into the sickle. I wish you could, like, have an obelisk there. It would be nice. We've come here multiple times for hunts and have to take this roundabout path.
Time to fight.
I don't want to fight any of you guys. I just want to get to the mark. No thanks. Be a big bird around here somewhere. There you are. You're cool looking. I feel bad that I have to fight you? Dread Comet. That's a hell of a name. How are you in A rank? What do you do?
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Oh, Choco Meteor. Ow. Jesus. A bit much. Oh my god. Okay. A very capable Chocobo. Oh, you have no will to break, so I can't, like, stagger you? That's rough. Meteor Rain? Oh, God.
To me, boy. Come on.
Dude, what the fuck? Chill out. Motherfucker.
I can't go on.
Why is he so strong? Why is Meteor Rain so good in this game? That's crazy.
Good girl.
It just lasted so long. We gotta give that one more swing. I understand now. I highly underestimated this Chocobo's ability.
No mistakes.
Chocobo Meteor Raid. Chocobo's Meteor Rain is better than Cloud's.
You deserve a rest. There's no turning back.
Yeah, it's got such range. That's the crazy thing. Carry the bird. Do it. All at once. Everything. Ow.
Too slow. You're a fine hand, Charlie.
Okay. Much better. Oh god, that still hurts so much. Don't do it again.
Help me, boy.
Whew, okay. I just had to be prepared. It was completely from underestimating it. This is bird with 6,000 XP! Sleep Near wasn't worth that much. I'll take it. Comet Feather. Ooh, that probably lets me make something good.
There was nothing I could do.
Aw. You were a cool bird. Rainbow chicken. Alright. Let's get this warble, finish this side quest, and then we'll wrap up for the night. I think that'll be a good stopping point. Oh, we still have fucking Atlas up there. That's the thing with Atlas, too, is like, it's super strong. And it sends you all the way down here. That's such a pain to get back to.
Time to fight.
Alright. Don't want to deal with you guys. So just die.
Well.
This looks like a marble price fight zone. Carrot. Oh, it's only rank B. It's fine. You just did a rank A, and it wasn't that bad. Oh, please, not immediately. Don't hit me with all that shit right away.
Right then.
God damn. Harry the plant. At least you can actually be stunned. Worst breath. Understood.
Once you're ready.
punch. What's good about enemies being an accident? Thanks, camera. A lot of health. Love the screen being full of giant numbers. It's so satisfying. That's definitely what makes the Bahamut moveset super satisfying. Just so much bullshit going on at once.
That was definitely anything but ordinary. Now, let's get this find back to the yard.
How close are we to leveling up? Ah, nowhere near. That's fine. Thanks, camera mode. So last time we helped him, it increased the potency of our healing items.
He's a surly soaker.
Because we helped the blacksmith and that just upgraded his inventory. We helped the dude down here, increased potency, and we helped the people in the workshop and it increased our inventory size. So it's just going to make it even better.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
How kind of you to notice.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate.
Better be worth it. Sometime later.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid. You've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance.
Cool. Consumable potency maximized. Nice. Sort even more HP. We haven't gotten any more stuff from the blacksmith, though. He hasn't given us any more quests. I expected he would. So cash in our renown. Makes me worry that maybe I like missed one by accident and it's just gone now and I'll never get it.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Cool pole. Just the 2 S ranks left.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Need 905, so 15 more. Ooh, 1,500 ability points? That's kind of nice. No risk, no reward. Talisman of Priming.
All done?
Sure. Alright. We'll go do that main quest next time. Got a lot of main scenario quests. What do you think I'm talking about? I'm not talking to you, phone. Stop. Oops. Let's save. Level 39. Boom. What does the PlayStation say? Let it reset. 81% after 26 hours. Okay. According to this thing, we have like 9 more main quests to go, and we're doing like 3 or 4 a sitting. So we've got 2 or 3 more sessions to go through. Yeah, I do enjoy the game a lot. It does have some bits that are nice, but padded out pretty hard. But I'm enjoying the game. I'm excited to see how it wraps up, because it keeps introducing new stuff even as we play more and more. Now with a whole new big villain to fight. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll definitely be finishing this up before long, and we'll find something to take its place over the rest of the month. So we're going to do the crowd control that I pushed back because of their maintenance stuff they were doing this weekend. We'll probably play a little bit more Final Fantasy. My big goal for the near future is I want to finish Final Fantasy, which I imagine we can do like next week, hopefully. By next week, finish it. I want to hit 25 games on our N64 by the end of the month. So over the next, what is that? Let me look at my calendar. We got this weekend, 1, 2, 3. Got 3 more weekends in August. And we're 17 games in. So I want to finish Final Fantasy, hit 25 games, and also start and play some other new, longer game. I'm going to look through my list of stuff and figure out what will take 16's place, because there's nothing too long coming out soon. Even some of the bigger games that I'm super excited to stream, it's stuff like Mario Wonder and Mario RPG that shouldn't take too long to go through when they come out. So we'll find something to squeeze in there. I may or may not do Persona Tactica when that comes out. I think that comes out like November, so I have a while to think on that. If I do that, I kind of want to do Strikers first. Strikers Scramble. I always mix up what it is. P5S. If we're going to do Tactica. But we'll see. We'll figure it out. For now, thanks for watching, guys. Super appreciated as always. And I will see you all next time. Good night.